customers, so please feel free to call and join as we transition into, ooh, I'm excited about this one. Coolest looking pot. This is stainless steel and it's a 3-quart. This is the cook and stir. It comes with a colander style lid, so you can pour off your hot liquids. Check out that cool little handle. Now this is something, and it's got a tri-ply base. Whether you're boiling your eggs, I'm making deviled eggs today, actually. I'm having a little gathering this afternoon.
Exactly.
Making your pasta, making your oatmeal.
Or simple tea. If you don't have a nice tea can at home, you use a pot of water like this here, bring it to a boil, and even if you make iced tea, throw your tea bags in here, and let it steep.
I love it.
How easy is that? So then you can have hot tea or you can have iced tea or whatever. In the morning, what is our favorite thing for breakfast? Oatmeal. Oatmeal is good in the winter and the summer, but it's also good for you. So when we cook, we want to have something good for the whole family. You bring that to a boil, and that's it. Look.
I like the shape of this. I like the handle.
It doesn't need a lot of space on your stove, so it's so easy to handle. And look at that. Here we are boiling eggs. And one of the great features of that is the cover. So you can see it has the pour spouts here, the little holes in here. Can you see them?
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so now if you want to have that, you don't have to walk around with your hot pan and water. You can just pour it out like this.
That colander lid is so brilliant.
See that? So this can be vegetables in here, this can be pasta in here, whatever you have, and you don't have a big problem. So now the water is poured off. If these are hard-boiled eggs, put cold water on it and you can peel them in no time.
And you know, it's a 3-cupper, so it's a great measuring cup too, you know, when it comes to something like that. Also for like reducing your sauces and gravies.
Warming up just a simple soup, for example. Often at home you have a little warm up, you use that. But what I use it mostly for is not even cooking, is bakeware.
Do you?
You can bake in it. Like I make my Kugelhopf in here, which comes out beautiful.
What's in that?
Huh?
What's in the Kugelhopf?
Kugelhopf is the shape of a cake. So normally it has a thing in the middle, but I use that, and you can make it a fruit cake, for example, or anything similar to that. Let me put that away. It's very hot.
And because this is Wolfgang's cookware, you know, his cookware, and we have a 17-piece set coming up. #1 in performance, #1 in durability, #1 in cleanup by the magazine that compares everything to everybody. So that's something to keep in mind.
Now look at that. So here is bakeware. Can you see? We have a beautiful cake with dried fruit in here, perfect for chocolate, perfect for an afternoon with a hot chocolate or anything like that.
Oh,
look
my
at
goodness.
that. And look the inside.
Oh, it smells good.
Nothing sticks. You can use that as a try-me-busy. If you never had my cookware, try one like that, and you're gonna call me back and say, Wolfgang, I'm gonna buy the whole set. This is so amazing. Well, look at that.
And you can buy a complete
Very
set.
hot, don't touch it, please.
And for this visit, everything from Wolfgang Puck is up to 30% off. So take advantage. There's everything during the live shows. There's everything else on hsn.com. There's a payment of only $11.65 in the case of this 3-quart. I know yesterday we had the 1.5 quart and it sold out. But the bigger is always better, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because
for
you can make a little in a big spot, right?
Exactly. So you can make for 2 or for 4 easier. So if it's a little bigger, so here the same thing with tea. So you have the spores here again, and you can pour it over your iced tea.
And our customers are the ones that ask for this larger size, which always is so nice, right?
Yeah.
They love the smaller one and said, please, Wolfgang, make a larger one.
Yeah, so this one is large enough so that way you can cook for 2 or for 4 or for 6 people. So it's easy to downsize, but when the pot is not big enough,
then
it's not big enough.
Exactly. I know we're deep in hold, so please, I know people, everybody got that.
Look at that, just for that alone. Now you're gonna know what a Kugelhopf is. Now, this could be an Italian bread. They call it panettone, you know, for the holidays. They make this bread exactly the same shape. Look at that.
Oh, so dried berries?
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, and you know, homemade is always better.
And this is so easy, and you know what you can do?
Yeah?
You actually can buy things in a box, you know, where you just have to add in a little milk or a little water or some eggs and then bake it.
Okay.
Add your own dried fruits, nuts, whatever you like to it.
And then it's fresh, because I always look at those in the stores during holidays and I'm like, who knows how long those have been sitting on a box on a shelf? They seem like they're months old anyway. It's always nice to make things at home, fresh. And with this, it's a 3-quart. This is not a piece that's in the set coming up. This is not a piece that's ever in a cookware set.
Yeah.
It's a standalone, and it's a holiday price, $15 off today. It's item 563274.
Here we have the oatmeal.
Left.
I know I have that in the winter when I go skiing or at home with my children for breakfast all the time.
What else is in that oatmeal?
Quinoa.
Quinoa.
Yeah.
What a nice idea. I never tried that.
And then if you want to, like what I do, I foam the milk with our foamer, or I put just a little cream on top.
There we go.
And then a few fruits.
Now it's really good.
And then you really have a happy breakfast. Look at that. And the cream gonna melt slowly over it, and you are done.
That's a great way to start the day, isn't it? Of energy all day long.
Breakfast is important, and I know my kids really love it. And if you make tea, for example, if you don't have tea bags, what I do, I use a lot of ginger, and I put in orange, lemon, cinnamon rind, or often I use a little thyme and lemon together, so you have all these different flavors.
Nice.
Here we have the cinnamon seed.
Nice.
You throw that all in here and let it steep. You have a delicious infusion, they call it.
Okay, guys, we've got at best 1,500 of these to go around at this special holiday savings. Here's the 3-quart, and look, it's the cook and stir. It's just the coolest, like, it's a different style handle, great design on the inside. You've got the measuring markers. You've got the colander style lid. This is, again, 350 degrees in the oven, safe. It is truly the best quality, and tri-ply on the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
Small burner on our glass top stove. That's why we leave it out, because we use it for the tea, but it fits that little space, and with no stick handle, it doesn't take up too much space on the stove.
Yeah,
That's a
and
great
the same thing in the oven. You know, you can, if you have my oven, you know, my low pressure oven, that fits perfectly in there to bake. Why? Because the big ones have a long handle and it sticks out.
Exactly.
I know I cannot put a saute pan in my oven. Why? Because it has a long handle. This one is easy.
What a great design. Do you see that? That makes such perfect sense. It will fit in those low pressure ovens. I know those sold like crazy yesterday getting ready for the holidays. This is 563274. And again, with all of you on the phones, we are down to the wire here, a 2-minute clock and a $15 holiday special for you to take advantage.
This is crazy. I mean, the price on it is amazing, but you're gonna need this little pot all the time, or give it to somebody as a gift. Like you put maybe a box of rice in there, maybe some condiments in here, maybe some oatmeal in some, you know, organic oatmeal or things like that in here, and give it to somebody as a present. They will use that every day. You send somebody a bouquet of flowers, how much is that? $34, you get a very small bouquet of flowers. What will happen is, in 1 week at the most, they throw it away and it's gone forever. This you have for the rest of your life.
And they'll use it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. It's one of those, it's maybe considered a specialty piece, but a 3-quart stock pot, this is something that really, truly becomes that go-to piece.
1810 stainless steel, tri-ply, riveted handle, all the good stuff which all of our cookware have.
And I love this whole handle design. Like you said, it fits into those low pressure ovens, whereas a stick handle doesn't. This is also something that would look great on a buffet. It doesn't have that whole handle.
Totally. You can put it on the table as a soup therein. You can do so many things. Even as a chiller for your bottle of wine, it will look great.
Sure, you're right, absolutely. So there's so much more on hsn.com. Keep in mind, you know, when Wolfgang is here, we talk about some essential